Hey everyone, Summer here with Astaria Sen, and this is part of the 13 Nights of Samhain. And this one is about, your favorite divination. So I figured I would go ahead and do a weekly reading. I haven't done that in a while for anybody. So it's a pick a card, and you can pick the one with the skull, you can pick the one with the face, or you can pick the one with the fairy, or you can watch all three. It doesn't really matter. There's 5 cards in each one of them for the week ahead. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, we are doing the skull reading first. This one I did hand make myself, by the way. It's one of my necklaces. But yeah, so it's a 5-card spread. I have the Shadowland Tarot, the Monsoon Tarot, and then this is the Herbana Witch Oracle for this one. 5 cards. Let's go ahead and get to your reading. This is going to be a general for this week of just a message you need to know. Hopefully it resonates with you. If not, no problem. It's not a big deal. I don't expect this to resonate with every single person. So we're going to start off with the 3 of Cups. And that is from the Shadowlands Tarot. And we're going to kind of do like, this is just going to be message. It's not like where you're standing or anything like that. It's just the whole message as a whole. 9 of Air, 10 of Water, Ace of Water. So there is a lot of emotion coming up this week for you. Hold Stones. All right, so Hold Stones. This is about inviting like the Fae or into your life, being more aware of your actual surroundings. It's an invitation card. So, take when you're looking through these stones, you're looking at it through like a small little lens, right? So it's like this idea of looking at the beauty in the small things. And you're looking at a lot of cups, which is your emotion, okay? And this 9 of Air, man, is all kind of gobbled up. So I'm going to guess that there are some really cool people in your life this week that probably help fulfill part of your world, especially with this 3 of Cups, because that's really like a card of friendship in my world. And then the 10 of Water, that's a completion card. The Ace of Water is like new beginnings. So you're probably going to meet somebody new who's going to have emotional value to you this week. Or it could be somebody who you have actually met in the past but didn't really get to know a whole lot. There's an apple here that she's eating. She's kind of transparent but there at the same time. So that's what gives me the impression that maybe it's somebody you haven't really talked to that much, but there's definitely room for new beginnings here. But I think that there's some fear also for the 9 of Air, and Air is part of the swords. And don't cage yourself into anything. You've gotten wounded by people before. You've had some heartache. You've had some stuff really happen to you. So you have a close-knit group of friends. So be open, be open and inviting to having somebody new come into your life this week and see where it might lead you, because you never know. Now, this could be love, of course, or it could just be a friendship, or it could just be somebody who's really going to help you out this coming week. So I hope that was helpful, and we will move on to the next reading. All right, our second reading is going to be the one with the face. And I chose the old style tarot really to go with this one. Oops. And we're going to go ahead and lay all these out, and we'll get them turned over so you can see what this coming week has in store for you. And we're just looking for a general message. I hope it resonates with you. If not, that is perfectly okay. All right, and the oracle that I am using for this one is the Totem Guardian one. So your oracle card, Secretary Bird Rewrite, is all about being able to acknowledge the past, acknowledge the things that, may be hard, and being able to move forward from them, being able to write over the top of them, like traumas or something like that, because you're the one who decides. You get to decide how much a trauma actually affects your life. You get to decide that. You get to decide how much that hardship actually affects your ability to be happy. So those kinds of things are something that you can rewrite in your brain. You have the capability of it, and that's kind of what this overall reading is going to be about. All right, Justice card. This card right here, you're talking about truth, okay? This card is about truth. Are you being true to yourself? Are you telling yourself the truth? And this goes back to this oracle right here, you know? We sometimes get stuck in old patterns, and are you being truthful to yourself about those old patterns? Temperance, oh yes, Two of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. The cool part about this is not one emotion is overlapping the other. It's not all emotional. It's not all in your head. It's not all physical. It's not all just this fiery passion that you have for something. You've got a pretty good mix with a couple of the major arcana that they kind of just want you to pay attention to. So it's that idea of, are you being truthful to yourself, right? And then we have the Temperance card. I feel like this Temperance card is backing up this Justice card, because not only is it looking at this Justice card, right? It has a lot to do with balance and transformation, regeneration, and kind of like being able to constructively work through conflict. And I feel like that's pointing at that Justice card. Are you being real with yourself? Are you telling the truth? Are you actually seeing what you think you are seeing? And that falls right into this rewrite bird. This right here, I mean, this is a big energy in this reading right here. Then your Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is often about, I feel like this is the true relationship card, okay? So maybe there's something going on in a relationship, and I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be more very much an emotional relationship with you. Like you feel really strongly about this person, or this person feels really strongly about you, and maybe you're lying to yourself about this person. Whether it's good or bad. I mean, it could be somebody who's good for you, and you're not wanting to look at that, or it could be somebody who you think is good for you, but isn't really good for you because you're not really telling the truth. Let's see if this Ace of Pentacles, when we're moving into this Ace of Pentacles, because these two are kind of looking at each other. So, but I think the Two of Cups is also a good card. So it could be that your relationship could go in a good direction as long as you're being honest with yourself, as long as you're willing to rewrite some hardships, to look past some hardships, to, not let this trauma or this hardship really affect maybe your relationship. That might be something that's playing in. So this Ace of Pentacles, aces are that new energy. And I feel like this new energy here, this is good new energy. So maybe if you can be honest about whatever hardships you guys are going through, whatever hardship maybe you're dwelling on it, okay? Whatever you're dwelling on, you be truthful. Can you get past it? Can you not get past it? If you guys can work it out, okay? If you can be honest, if you can balance it out and constructively work through that conflict, then I think this Ace of Pentacles is saying this new beginning will be a really great new beginning. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It's a you can do this kind of card if you really want to work through it and get past it. So on to the next reading. I hope this was helpful. All right, this is the last one for this one, and this is if you chose the Faery. So this is the Faery one, and we'll go ahead and take a look at what you might be facing or looking at this week or struggling with this week. Hopefully it resonates with you. If not, it is perfectly okay. All right, we're going to start off with your Oracle. This is from the Ian Daniels Faery Enchantment deck, and this is Methanry. And this card, I mean, is pretty intense. Like that's some passion there, what he's drinking, what he's doing. He's in his feels, he's in his stuff, yeah? And so we've got initialized boundless potential. We have this rune that you could potentially use in spells or your craft, whatever you're doing, just something to focus on even. But perhaps this initialized boundless potential is something that's really going to flow into your reading this week. Any of these right here might be something that comes up for you this week, and it could be like a confirmation, if you want to work with like some clear topaz and maybe some ash or goat, or maybe there's a special ring you want to, do some magic with, and it's recommending, you do some facing south when you're doing some of the stuff that you're getting ready to work on. So this is one of those cards that's just kind of overall inside the reading. One thing to note about this card is it's all about, potential, right? You can see all the passion that he has and all those kinds of things, and potential, I do believe. Yeah, potential's on the back side of the card. So this is all about being open to all of this potential that could happen, right? All right, so let's jump into the reading here. We are starting off with the Page of Swords. Pages have always been like a message card, in my opinion. They are the messengers. Pages are a young energy, so it could be something that's, encouraging you to try out something new, maybe take a chance. Perhaps you are learning something new. Okay, and that can like go into that sword energy, because sword is all about, your brain, your mental knowledge, stuff like that, and communication, of course. So you might be learning something new this week. Your Nine of Cups is such a good card. Nine of Cups, and I use the Catacorn Tarot for this one. It's super sweet, right? The Nine of Cups is such a sweet, sweet card because it's all about, that wish, that thing that you're going to get. So everything that you're hoping for that to happen this week is going to come into play probably. You're going to get what you're hoping for, okay? Something you've been probably working towards, and maybe it has to do with this knowledge that you've been working in, right? You might get what you're looking for there. The Seven of Swords, though, or Seven of Swords. This is about deception, right? Sneaking. Um, Perhaps you are hiding something from yourself or somebody else. This could also mean somebody is hiding it from you, but I feel like the seven and this seven go together. The Seven of Wands here, that these two are playing off each other somehow. Let's see, 7 and 7. So the double seven is important, and seven is a big number, especially in fairy numbers. And I feel like there's a defense that's happening. So it could be that you might be having trouble with some of your potential. Maybe this wish, this hopeful thinking, this thing that you hope that's going to happen, which can absolutely happen this week, needs to be initialized, right? Okay, that potential that we're going to see this week might be initialized. Maybe you are deceiving yourself and you're defending yourself against yourself even, right? Maybe that's part of the message, is don't do that to yourself. Be open, give yourself this option. Translucent is part of the big thing in here, clear, right? So maybe consider the fact that it's yourself that you might be being deceptive to. It could also mean that this deception catches you off guard because he is kind of guarding himself. But be aware that you can catch yourself off guard too. You may not realize what you're doing to yourself, okay? That may be something that comes into play. But if you can move past, right? If you can go ahead and move past these two cards, you're gonna find whatever it is you're looking for. This is a really great card. It's all about that kind of passion and potential. So I think you can find that potential still in this Nine of Cups if you actually being honest. If you're being honest with the people that are around you, are they in your best interest? Are they people that are going to keep you from getting this wish fulfilled, right? Are they going to keep you from gaining that knowledge that you need? And be honest about it. Don't deceive yourself or other people. And I mean, you are standing your guard, but as you can stand guard to yourself, you can stand guard against other people too. You could be like, okay, this is not happening. I'm not going to let this happen. So be aware of your surroundings, be aware of the people that you are allowing into your life and how they might affect this Nine of Cups, this wish, this hope that you have going on this coming week. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys have a very great day and enjoy.